Bro, MatPat retired and ARG is a fucking beginning, boys. The greatest ARG. And what, MatPat retiring already? March 8th, by the way? When Ariana fucking releases an album, he's trying to fucking align the stars. March 9, yep. Ariana releases album and he's like, what a little bitch. Obviously, again, stars just simply aligns. Something's happening on March 8th. I don't know, bro. Better be good. My birthday on March 5th. My doctor visits on March 4th. And that one's also pretty interesting. And I'm already yelling at my mom. Because I have a lot of decisions to make. I want to know, why should I eat this? I have eaten one piece of this. Looks very similar. And I want to eat more, but I have requirements. These are Hunger Games. And my mom is not supposed to ask me why, but why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, please? You can just stop and continue living on your shitty life. You know, that's the vibe that comes out of her fucking why. Whining. That's the only thing she knows. Because that's what it is. So, will these melon pieces going to be eaten? You'll see next time. This is the only photo I will take for now. So, you gotta enjoy it. You gotta enjoy every single pixel of that shit. Also, obviously, it's AI generated to most people, because they are AI generated as well. You have to also prove your own reality, bro, that you're real, because nobody fucking will believe you that you're not real. You can send AI generated to every single video out there, and it's gonna trigger a lot of fucking people now. It's the scariest thing. It's the scariest thing that very difficult to rationalize anymore. We have invented some pretty scary shit where helping other people, it gets very complicated and toxic in a way. But here we are. So, me playing with my mom, might as well put a player in there. Boom. Instead of good vibes. And the horror is increasing. And every single dollar can go through inflation period as well. Right now, this is simply worth $84. You give that to me in my hands, and you understand what this means? I mean, everything's over pretty much. We're best friends forever, and horror has been solved. But there's a lot of requirements in there. In my hands, from a person who understands this whole situation. You know, it's a very expensive $84. So it already is inflated a little bit than the regular $84, which is why the initial price is $4,000, because that's the fucking travel time and all the money you have to pay to find me and understand me. I mean, there's a lot of money to be had. So already it's a pretty difficult thing. I don't want to inflate those $84, bro. You stay here, you pay me $84, and here you go. Here you go. Problem solved. Just rent my place for $84. Rent my place. I will sleep on the floor, or whatever. Whatever it takes. It is a very weird revelation of, like, what if people are renting out, like, very sentimental stuff? You know, because they need money, but you need a place to stay, but it's very difficult to, like, let it go, sell it, and make it cheap and all that shit. Like, it's different. I don't know, bro. Also, there's a lot of agencies that want to fucking profit. Those are fucking toxic, bro. Holy shit. We only need a website. We'd only need a website to fucking let us upload rentable places and let us pick it up. I think in Europe, people understand that fairly well, but not everywhere, of course. There's still agencies of job-seeking agencies, but those are helpful. Those are someone helpful. You just go there A website can be shady at the same time, so you need a little bit of help. So I'm contemplating a lot of things here. My life fucking sucks after all, because I'm being attacked. Like, it doesn't matter how good your life is, how stable it is, how smart I am, and how established I am. If I'm attacked from both sides, it's gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna turn into horror very, very quickly. So, here we are, still day 2. Day 2, we're 1 p.m. I think I started, let's say at midnight. At midnight. I started because I sleep, I don't eat naturally. Again, I'm only drinking apple juice. And I just basically took the whole pot because, fuck it. You know, I'll need apple juice. And yes, it does contain apples and all the fucking minerals and all that shit, so it helps me sustain my life. But I also have to go fucking nuts and mental on every single person who's not willing to help me, but would like to help me, but not very willing to help me, because it's confusing, because it's like their morality is all over the place. It's not all together in just one being. Everything has to, like, stars have to align for them to do anything at all. Like, I can't force my mom to, like, stop doing this thing, do that thing instead. Just write on this piece of paper these things that matter to me. She doesn't fucking understand. So the melon stays uneaten until she actually understands. Until she has proven that she was in church. I said, you go to church, I eat apple. All right? That was my initial announcement to her. I changed it to melon because melon is going bad, and I don't want melon to go bad. Apples are safely in the fridge. Melon is going bad, bro. I changed my mind a little bit. And I changed my mind even more because rules have to change. It's dynamic. Just like in the very end of Hunger Games, 2 people can win the Hunger Games. They can. If they piss off the authorities well enough, they can in fact win Hunger Games. That's pretty fucking cool. So let's figure out where do we go next. Oh wait, we haven't even talked about Mr. Beast and his little video that he made. Oh wow, I just watched like 24 seconds and I was triggered into an apocalyptical outrage. And commenting on a lot of other things and whatnot. And I am wasting energy by opening my mouth every single time. You understand, it's not easy. It's just not easy, but it's within my soul. It's within my ability to, like, drink water, and it's just like, it's going to turn into vaporware like this. All right? And as this, that reminds me of, like, Elon Musk versus Thunderfoot. The fucking 2 battling people. There's a semi-scammy dude who's trying to do things, but who's trying to promise things. But there's a thin line between good and evil. He has to overpromise, overstate that there's going to be good technological advancements, and he's going to do it. He has to take over Twitter, and he's going to make a lot of advancements there. And people are kind of disappointed. It's all over the place. And he has failed many projects. And on the other hand, you have a person who just kind of feels lazy, feels overly scientific, feels like the only saving grace for his content was to attack Elon Musk. So it's a very interesting dynamic, I would say. They're very equal in their power levels. Because I appreciate both of the guys equally, it seems. Just wanted to let you guys know. Why do I want you guys to know that? Well, again, this battle between good and evil, it just depends of how you look at things. You're not supposed to side with anyone. So I sided with numbers instead. What the numbers say is going to dictate how I feel about certain people. Mr. Beast is pretty high up there. Mr. Beast is number 33 on my list. So that's pretty good. And his competitor is Sleep. Yeah, he does show up in my sleep a lot, trying to probably beat it. Well, that sucks, because he couldn't do it. Sleep is made out of a lot of weird material, mostly references to other celebrities. And if I remember, something that I slept about, something that I dreamed about, I clicked the button or boosted the button. Clicking is this, boosting is giving 200 points. All right. So let's continue. He didn't eat for 30 days, it seems. I'm being gaslighted by the neighbors, and I'm being attacked by the, or psycho-tackled by the doctor. And I don't fucking like that shit. I want to quit. I don't want to live. It's just a quick breakdown of what these Hunger Games are about. Or Hunger Strike. Against all the people who did me wrong and don't want to fix anything. They just want to move forward as if nothing is happening, as if they can just ignore all the problems. It's all gonna be good. There's not gonna be a fucking nuclear explosion anywhere. They can run away as much as I do, all over the place, so they can ignore all the problems. But for some reason, I cannot. I cannot drink medication that says, you have a slight chance of dying. Instantly. Instant death. I mean, for fuck's sake, that's kind of fucking weird. That's so weird. It doesn't even sound like a heart attack. It's just instant death, like, whoa. Holy shit, man. You gotta be kidding me. And you are killing me, so, yeah. Joking and joking. Killing and, kidding. Sounds very familiar. And this is, elaborate, you know, American, tactic to assimilate these words. You know, you don't really always want to be joking around. And I'm not. PewDiePie can only go this far until he starts shitting in the shower. And sometimes the other way around. I mean, pretty fucking bad when you see the N-word and do the Nazi thing or whatever. And then controversy after controversy, your powers get weakened. And Mr. Beast also is starting to get into controversies. That's pretty interesting, because this is where it all starts, where it all starts to dwindle down and turn into absolute garbage. You know, so I can't wait for the fall of Mr. Beast, and I think we all should be, clocking the doomsday for this guy. Because you can only play with death as a challenge for so long, until even MatPat says, maybe that was a little bit too much. Maybe that was pretty dangerous. But he did took a lot of doctors, so who look like fucking chipmunks, who look like little fucking happy people. I wish I could have that as a doctor, you know, for free. But in Europe, as I've said, people know how to be assholes and still do their job. That is so fucking weird, so difficult. Anyways, let's begin our reaction video. I can't wait to watch the whole video over 5 hours or whatever it takes to prepare myself. Fucking my mom is gonna beat Mr. Beast, maybe. Miss Beast. And it sounds so funny because, like, Mr. Beast needs a good relationship. Like, just like PewDiePie was carried by Marcia. Very much so. Maybe carried the whole fucking way into Japan. You know, that's how it feels like, because he just followed her anywhere. She's like fucking anime girl. That PewDiePie's still dreaming about anime girls, bro. Fucking weirdo. But, yeah. Mr. Beast needs a good relationship. Miss Beast has to show up. And she kind of exists, but it's weird. Because we don't know much about her. And it makes it kind of cringe. Like, he doesn't have much support of a system. And potentially it's only going to show up when he gets to have privacy and enjoy privacy for the first time. Instead of being this fucking maniac that uploads best of the best YouTube videos of all time. Puts all the effort into it. Like, you have to open your eyes a little bit. Because there's a world to live in. And you have tons of money. And maybe there's actually some cool things you can do with that money. If you really think about it. And you not think of from a YouTuber's perspective. You know. So, potentially that shit can also happen. And retire him by force. But we'll see, right?
Currently look like, and I weigh 220.
Sorry for the echo sometimes. But, what does that translate to? Because I don't know how much I weigh, to be honest, and I'm not sure how to actually weigh myself at all. What I do have is a kitchen weight. And I will use it in a very weird way because it goes up to 5 kilos. Alright? I want to be creative, I want to be fun with this shit. I wouldn't want to die fucking sad, wouldn't I? So anyways, 5 kilos. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be famous for the best suicide attempt ever, bro. Ever. So everyone can do it, and everyone should try it at home if they live with fucking assholes surrounding them, basically. Out of all corners, bro, of the world. Just assholes upon assholes. Layers and layers. Stacks upon stacks. Demanding you to do things. Demanding you to listen to things. Ignoring your best intentions. Everything ignored, everything destroyed. Well, here we are. So, kitchen weights. Again, at 5 kilos. How do I use it? And I found if I take scissors or some kind of item that would I would be able to stick into it, like push hard, pick up the item, pick up the scissors, and push into the weight. And I got the result of 3 kilos, but to be precise, it was 2.9. All right. So this actually weighs my 4s, a little bit of hand weight, the weight of my hand, my just overall strength and well-being. I think that should be good enough for me. 2.9, boys. So that's kind of like the normal force that I would like be able to push the door with, just like a normal force. When I try a little bit harder, right? But I'm not like forcing as much as possible. I'm not maximizing anything. Just kind of like a regular normal force of solving problems, lifting an item or pushing something. If it's heavy, right? Without like really pushing yourself to the max. So there's some kind of like limit, something that fucking clicks in your body, it seems like. Or there's the max and there's the minimum. And there's something that in between that clicks. So I want to try it a few times to see if I get the same results. Then I can truly tell you guys the number when it changes, when it comes down, when I'm becoming weaker and, less conscious and less capable of solving problems and living my life to the way that I want. I don't need doctors to tell me if I'm feeling all right. I just have to feel things. It's just not that fucking difficult. You're constantly connecting with the higher consciousness of gods, of telling you how your body feels. Is it good? How your body feels. My body understands everything. My body has no questions, no concerns at the moment. All right, it might change in the future. It might fucking change his opinion about everything. It might want to fucking kick your ass right now. Are you fucking listening? I'm gonna kick your ass right now. But anyways, for now, it doesn't, it can suck it up, right? It can suck up all the fucking negativity, but, I'm not gonna last. Like, evil is not budging. Like, people who don't care about me still don't care about me. Nothing is changing. And again, I will feel worse and worse, of course. But those will just translate into me being able to do less and less, just getting old very quickly. As the old age. I will die from old age. It's not starvation. I'm just old now. I'm just 30 years old. We'll celebrate my 300th birthday next month, and we're gonna fucking say goodbye, bro. Because I'm aging fucking 5 years a day or something. Anyway, so I take scissors, and there's 2 ways to hold scissors. There's front and back. Back hand or front hands. But it always touches with the palm, right? It's weird. So the front hand tells me 2.7. Back hand, I think, tells me 3.1. There's different ways to collect data, which is very interesting to me. Because data science is the only science I believe in. Data science tells everything. Like graph can Win the war, basically. Win the war with graphs. People are doomsayers, right? That bad things are going to happen. World War III is happening, blah, blah, blah. We're going to label this thing. If we don't agree that something is a war, then it's not happening. Like, even people killing each other could not be a war, potentially. It could just be an event of some kind. World War could have been just staged event where people just wanted to kill themselves. I don't know, bro. It could have been staged. It could have been all just a big fucking lie. It just could have been. Mr. Bean, bro. Like, bruh. There's many ways to look at history. And history repeats itself if you fucking suck, bro. If your life is miserable. If your life is miserable, yeah. History repeats itself. Your history, someone else's history of someone attacking you and all that shit. If your life is miserable, like, be ready to get a history lesson. So that's a sweet one. Hissy. What I want to announce right now. This can go now. Hearthstone is no longer a thing anymore. But we'll see. So, any positivity in the comments? But first, I need to get above 100 views to check the comments. If this shows me 71 views, I'm not interested. I don't give a fuck. Alright, so 100 views. That means people are watching, people are clicking my videos. And then I want positivity. Alright, if I get positivity, maybe I'll buy popcorn. Maybe I'll go to a store and buy popcorn to eat. Yeah, that much. That much I can fucking do. You know, buy popcorn. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's see how people react to like a very tiny creature. Shriveled up raisin. What are they gonna do to me? As well as I buy a little bit of popcorn. To appear normal, I'll buy a few more items for my mom and stuff. But mainly just popcorn for myself. Or like crisps, some, potato chips. Because now that's pretty sweet. That's a pretty interesting flavor for my water adventures. Chips, boys. Just to taste it. I can buy some nice things. So if you leave positivity in the comments, I might buy some crisps or popcorn. Alright? Deal? It depends.
Food, I really mean it.
He really means it, because he's a really mean guy. Look how mean he is. What an ass. Look what he did to that plate. I wouldn't want a guest like that, sitting next to plates on my table. Holy shit, what is he gonna do to my plates? Just like there's a trendy move to cut off wires of people listening to a podcast or whatever. Just cut off the wires. What if it was a sentimental thing? What if you ruined everything, bro? What if I was listening to the best part of the podcast and you ruined everything? Mr. Beast gotta be more careful with this shit. I might get actually pretty upset about that plate. Was that plate very, very generic? I've never seen a plate like this. This is very generic, but that's cool. But the knife is kind of weird. Why is it a black knife? What's the point of that shit? Are we still in ARG where we have to understand what the black knife means? Because I haven't seen that shit ever, bro. Who makes shit like this? Is it a sheathed knife? What's going on, bro? Can someone explain this to me, bro? It's second number 7. Like, very interesting stuff happening right now on the screen. Besides Chris Nails, of course.
I really mean it. This was the hardest I've ever pushed my body in my entire life. Seriously.
This was 2022. Mr. Beast 2022 was sitting here and survived 15 minutes. 24 hours, bro. Survive in the room. Let's fucking go. You got lasagna. Bitch.
There's no way he's going to 30 days. We're shaving his head.
You can see how little fucking Chandler cares. He just like, in the background, please help me, guys. Oh no. Oh my god, Chris is insane, bro. Chris fucking destructive maniac. He needs medication now already. You can tell. Holy shit, let's rewind, boys. Holy shit. What did he do to my plate? My goodness.
Swallow it. Does that count as eating?
Probably.
Yeah, we're that serious.
Yeah, but that's not entertaining. Being serious, not establishing a variety of rules. But hey, real life established rules, and now I have to fucking deal with this shit. Of people all around not caring. Whatever happens, it's like the very, very, very old story of girl with matches. It's just like, I'm trying to sell matches for whatever reason. I'm trying to stay warm, and like she just dies. It's like, what the hell, man? What is that story, bro? I can barely remember, but it's horrifying, so I still remember. Somewhere, somehow, I got that fucking weird story in my head for a long time. Of people struggling, of people telling their stories. Like, this is horrifying shit that you can learn from people. And instead we're watching Mr. Beast shouting loud and proud about fucking breaking plates and eating flies. And it still counts as calories, bro. Holy shit. He's removing all the food. Like, the temptation should be there. Like, it would be kind of fascinating. Obviously, it's a little bit feels like cheating for the audience. But that's when Mr. Beast is also, like, very careful about, like, trying not to cheat desperately. It's pretty weird, but sure, whatever. As long as you tell a good story, nobody cares if you fucking faked your videos. But he's trying to go extreme lengths to this point. Like, I want a good ending for my story. I want a good ending. Like, we all want the same thing, I hope, on this channel. If you subscribe, you all want, like, good ending. Like, I'm a happy person. I'm a do cool things and beat Mr. Beast eventually. And subscribers. Who fucking cares, right? So, I want the good stuff. And we can only reach the good stuff as long as everything goes well. I take a little bit of a challenge. I challenge other people around me, and everything goes well. This is just a proppy sort of move. So, all right. 1 minute in. Very tasty video. Can't wait to eat some cheese balls. Should I buy cheese balls? What kind of chips should I buy, guys? Very expensive these things are.
My kitchen is complete.
It's very interesting how the less you have, the more you appreciate what you do have. You know, it's like, it's a very interesting phenomenon to me. Like, the little things, like a fucking shiny coin can be very impressive to a person, while to someone else it's going to be trash. And you're trying to look for those people who will appreciate the things you give to them. That's another thing Mr. Beast is doing. Mr. Beast is fucking doing every single fucking moral thing in the book. He fucking bought a book of morality and is trying to, like, act out all the good deeds. But he doesn't give a fuck. He just wants the views, you know. I feel like I have energy, but I will, like, tone myself down quite a bit. And they will have to notice. Oh, you're drinking so much medication. What happened to you? Am I right? The more dead you are, the more medication you're successfully drinking. It's all about death, bro. We're in Deadlands. Baltics is all about death. And probably there's 3 types of death as well. Fascinating stuff. The Baltics fucking the best. The poorest countries, the most deadliest countries, but simply because of our culture of death. Surrounding death. Like, we love this shit. The only time we knock on other people's doors if someone died and we want money. And apparently that's changing. Because death is also dying. Oh no. Respect for death is dying, bro. So what do we respect anymore? Why do we raise Lithuanian flag anymore? People have to fucking understand. Things are dying all around us. So, yeah. Eastern European, let's fucking go, boys. Fucking slavery would actually save me from death. Because literally, I sign up for a doctor to give me a pill that gives sudden death, potentially. So I'm playing the Russian roulette on one side, and on the other side, I can barely live in my own environment. Because people are crazy around here, to say the least. And no problem can be solved. People will get into your fucking head. But most importantly, like, I want the freedom. I want to keep my freedom. I don't want to have to fucking run and die. I do feel lightweighted now, for sure. Like, day 2, not eating, pretty lightweight feelings, like, almost, again, I'm exhausting myself quite a bit. This is very hard work. You can test quite a lot of things by how long can you challenge yourself not to eat things, but still work. He was still trying to work his ass off, but you know, at some point he had to stop the challenge. And now I'm already feeling the effects of day 2. Like, these are more terrifying effects. And it's all about horror in the end. It's all about this thing being very, very scary. This thing that you can do to yourself being very scary, because things change. The world changes, revolves around you, and it changes, bro. Yes. The sun revolves around you, the fucking moon revolves around you, because that's how it feels like, bro. But the world doesn't spin around you necessarily, because it's goddamn flat, after all. But all the stars and sun and the moon, father and mother, they revolve around you because you need them so much, so you understand that. Anytime you get to look at them and feel their warmth and love and all that shit, that's pretty fucking good. So yeah, slowly I will fade away. And I really wonder how that's gonna look like. Escape the cold, bro. Look at that. It's all just water, though. How is he not scared, this little cat? Okay, I've looked at my feed. And women's feet. Let's fucking go. Let's continue this ultimate video. Where is he pointing? What's going on? It just gotten worse. The story... The plot thickens. Chris is a fucking evil little bitch, it seems. Oh my god.
Toys are gone and my kitchen is completely empty. Also, Chris accidentally broke my microwave.
My goodness, Chris is such an evil person. He has to be executed.
See you guys.
Again, you don't want the biggest YouTuber, if you can help it. You don't want the biggest YouTuber to be a consumer and to show how he can just magically replace everything that breaks. Like, that is not realistic, at the very least. That's a very rich lifestyle that eventually gets, you know, becomes at least questionable to a lot of people. It's like, do I want to relate to Mr. Beast? Because he still has everything. He has so much success, I can barely bear this shit.
The first...
Meaning that, yes, I can harvest success for myself. And Mr. Beast is trying to do a very similar thing. I can harvest success for myself, but I will always look for the little guy when I'm spreading my influence. I will always look for here. You know, of how people who sort of relate to me feel like when they're like small but not fully connected. I want to like zoom in and see how they're doing. Because I have potentially solved my life and I have gained success. Brute forced success, finally, but I'm still questioning how the fuck this guy is doing. So I will always have content to make. Just eventually you might get bored of it. But we'll try different things and see what works. Alright? And this guy is not little, so he's not going to be a part of my content.
No film videos? The only thing going in my mouth for the next 28 days is...
Yeah, we know what's going into your mouth, bro. PG. Wow, that was fast. Anyways, so about that scissor thing, I think I'm settling with 2.4 of kilograms of pressure I am able to put into the fucking plate that weighs. I will double check constantly until I'm very comfortable how I hold the scissors, how I do all the stuff to collect data. Fascinating. My mom couldn't figure out how to collect data, but it is definitely a cool toy to have. So I figured I'd buy it for like fucking $5 or something. Alright, I'm still fighting my mom quite a bit, bro. This fucking beatdown. It's Mortal Kombat's. Obviously in words, in the theory, in imagination, in game mode. But yeah, we have consumed a lot of things, but now we have to put them into use, put them into society and community. Whatever you care about. Put them into your own country, for that matter. Because now I'm just fucking dying, right? Like, people still want to consume, people want to do the same things over and over again. For nothing to change, that is a brutality into fatality. We have been consuming, and we have been consuming less, but that's not the point. Not the point of, like, removing consumption is about to integrate it into your life. It has to be meaningful. It has to make you active, more proactive, more interested in living life. Rich people can sense that. The top 1% know what is the most life you can get from what kind of items will make you live the most. Because they can observe all these fucking expensive luxury items, and they understand. They can toy with you a little bit. And if you're lucky, you get fucking $1 million or whatever or the fucking reward is for accidentally finding what's actually the luxury item. Anyways, so yeah, I'm trying to explain things to everyone. That's just my thing. That's what I do. I rant. This is where the truth is. But now I'm rant and I'm dying at the same time. It's just how it goes. My mom is finally starting to write her appearance in church. I had to teach her every single thing about writing points. Of this happened then, this happened there. I hope she's writing about church and she's not just complaining about some fucking bullshit that I'm not supposed to read or didn't ask for. So let's find out. Am I gonna get another piece of melon? Or it's not gonna happen today. It's too much to ask for a fucking ogre who just sits there and gets things for free and doesn't care about shit. Just reads book for the sake of completing something. Fucking completionist, boys. Let's complete this book 100% a couple of times. Yeah. And then she fucking tells me that, oh, I can't remember anything. That's not how encyclopedia works. That's not how dictionary works. You just look for your interests in a book. You don't actually look for information to remember. You look for your interest. You take in a piece of the book and see how it resonates, how it feels like in the current setting. Even people on TikTok like kind of showed up with this Doctor Who book, and I'm like, shit, it's talking about a doctor. I kind of will remember that, actually. It kind of like matters. Doctor? Yeah, I have one, and I want to fucking beat him up. Oh my god, guys. We did it. We have a piece of paper. So I am eliminating another piece of melon. I've already done it, bro. It tastes so nothing, because I don't care. I don't care about food that much. Even when I'm hungry, I don't care about food. I'm not that hungry to not restrain myself, because I know fucking life sucks balls right now. Holy shit, man. People put so much pressure. It's like, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna be the #1 fucking student of real life? I made a little bit of a misplay. I added milk. Milk is not allowed. Flavored water, yes. Flavored with whatever you want. But it must not be thick enough to not be transparent. Alright? Meaning milk is not transparent. It's white. You can't see through it. So it's not allowed. And you can't use milk as a substance in general because you don't know how much to use it. My drink became sort of non-transparent, so it's illegal, but I just dipped like fucking 10 drops of milk or something. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not gonna like disqualify myself with that drink. I'm not gonna be less hungry with 10 drops of milk. But I have to tell you guys how it works. Milk is not legal in this challenge. Not good. Not transparent enough as a food. Also interacted with my mom a little bit. But, you know, it's average. As I've said, she wrote a piece of paper, explains more details about the church and what's in there. Like, she at least should be a decent scout. Like, go to a location, see the vibe, give me some details. Fucking difficult enough for her to withdraw this experience for so long. Very difficult. There's so many excuses. I don't remember, nothing happens. And then she writes some meaningful stuff, you know. Starts writing after I ask her 10 times. Fucking 10 times, bro. I explained the rules. Now she understands. I will eat a melon. You know, there's a third way. First way, everyone dies. Alright? Second way, she calls for everyone to die. You know, because you call police, you call ambulance, everyone dies anyways. And then there's a third option. We play my game. Let's play my fucking game. There you go. I have a new rule and new food. Alright, piece of toast, which is not toast. It's just a very small piece of dry bread. Alright? So, if my mom doesn't go to a shop for that day, alright, so it's for the evening, I take a piece of toast for myself. Alright. Because the idea is... Alright, so yeah. One day, she doesn't go to shop. Because she has to take care of her responsibilities now in the house. I don't need food. So, I think that all chores are hers. There's no more chores left to fucking do. Alright. So, it's gonna be equal 1 toast. If she managed to do that, because it's very difficult for her, she either buys 2 little items for herself, and nothing comes out of it. Just a few fucking sandwiches. It's also can be very expensive, but she's kind of like doomed to go there every single day, pretty much. Kind of create a burden for herself. We'll see how it goes. Everything has to be reported. All the data has to be collected. Just because. It's so much fun, guys. It's a cool little fucking game. I'm gonna be playing every single day. And hopefully I don't touch death itself. You know, I don't have to fucking deal with some crazy shit happening. Where I take actual damage from society and community and everything around me. If they don't handle me properly with care, I mean, that's gonna be pretty sad. But the game has to be played. It just has to be played. A game with reality itself. Because it's boring out there. Nothing is happening. Clearly people need to fucking wake up and do something with their lives. Holy shit, it feels so fucking bleak and stupid. And nobody wants to talk to me? I mean, and I'm in a lot of trouble, the deck is stacked against me, and I have to start playing the game. Because holy shit, ignoring it. The game of death, though. I have to threaten people with the same shit that are threatening me. I have to fight evil, basically, directly now. I can't just fucking, okay, I'll let you have it now. It's fine. I'll just let you have it. Alright? Stupid people can have their roads. You know, wherever they want to go, they're just gonna get lost. Angry people can get their fucking pillow fights. You know, type in your comments, your angry comment. Thank you very much for your participation and your views. Nasty people can see their things, and I'll walk away. You know, I'll spit in their face and walk away, like, no big deal. Can say their things, but they can't just fucking scream over and over again. They can't just fucking make a bunch of noise that I can't deal with. I have to talk to them now. It's unbelievable, and I won't find justice. I know I can't trust people anymore. It's ridiculous, because I don't deal with police. I can't just fucking press one button, the police comes out, and they know exactly what to do. I don't know how to consult police. I just know they exist on Facebook, bro, and that's kind of fucking cool. Cool marketplace for police to exist as well. Cool social fucking place. But other than that, I don't know how to use it. How to use that thing. You just kind of talk like, I don't know, I don't have no experience about it. So I'll just ignore that fact. Anyways, and you don't want to fucking see unnecessary things, of course. You don't know what the first step's supposed to be. Because the first step doesn't feel like police, but it is what it is, you know, it's just... For me, the first step is gonna be fucking television. Let's bring those guys back from the grave and see what they can do. Because that would be nice. Not many people watch television, but old folk who need to know the news that, like, we're playing the game of death, like, they fucking need to know, bro. So we almost, like, finished almost, like, 2 minutes, but I have to reset the timer because, holy shit. Many things are happening, and I have to, like, enjoy it while I still can. So we saw Chris destroy a plate. Very sentimental object. I don't want that to happen to anything. And the microwave also got destroyed by the same plate. So two hits with one stone. Holy shit, man. What? This guy's showing up. It's kind of weird. This guy's into challenges of running away from social media. Wait, what is Ari doing next to Shrek, bro? Like, forever after? What is she doing here? Will I have to watch Shrek the movie as well and react to 20 seconds of it? Holy shit, man. Yeah, so as you can see, you have to keep track of rules that I'm coming up out of my ass. And you're participating in this too because you can spread positivity and happiness. Viti. Yep. It's very hard to spread positivity, as you can tell. So yeah, depending... I'm going to check once a day if it's 100, twice a day if it's 200 views per 2 days. And the views also matter. We're going to follow lots of rules here, my friends. A lot more than just take a fucking blue pill and red pill every fucking day. Madness, that is. That is fucking madness with catch a predator sort of mentality where it's like, well, we're going to give you 25 pills, and if you're happy, you're wrong. You're wrong, boy. You're wrong. You don't have enough. Haha, what you going to do? Uh-huh. Get in trouble. Fucking die. Because of you, pieces of shit. I have a screaming child and screaming, crying child. No one's going to do anything about it, though. Haha, I don't have to do magical tricks to fucking shut up my kid, to get rid of my kid. It's too difficult anyways. There's no solutions to anything. Yeah, but like, what the fuck? Why am I in the middle of all of this, in the middle of fucking burning building? Damn, boy. But then you look around like, obviously I don't deserve any of this fucking shit, but I also don't deserve to get life for free. My mom lives a free life. And being labeled as mentally ill, there are some benefits to that, which is not the worst thing ever, but it's still kind of fucking weird. Alright? The monetary benefit is huge. Huge to be labeled as fucking... That's what they allow themselves to do because there's not enough jobs. And technically, what if that's the pin that has to be solved? What if the jobs is the problem? There's not enough jobs. Who knows, man? The problem is so fucking twisted and twirled. I can't just follow orders, bro. That's not how the problem's gonna be solved. It's fucking mental, bro.
Really well because Frankie can't speak. I'm sure that he won't love this policy when he's a toddler and he can speak for himself.
Oh my god, fucking... I was tripping about, like, the court system and how I don't speak, I don't say anything. Everything is done by other people. I, of course, have to speak for myself. But then I see this, bro. It's like, there's this policy that he's not speaking. Like, what the fuck? That is so weird. That's so bizarre, bro. As if he's fucking spawned in a courtroom. Or a courtroom parents who are minimalist, you know. If anything is out of place, there's too much work, man. We don't like it.
It works really well because Frankie...
Probably. Sounded like policy, bro. Holy shit, this guy. No, he says the policy.
Well, because Frankie can't speak. I'm sure that he won't love this policy when he's a toddler and he can speak for himself.
Yeah, he's talking about some kind of policy, but it got mixed in out of context and it sounds so fucking weird. He can't speak, but I'm sure when he grows up, he's gonna speak up for himself in court. I'm scared, bro. Holy shit. I don't know what's gonna happen if I speak for myself. Only bad things happen because the ball bounced at me. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to court. I'm not participating. Like, please. This is too fucking weird, too dangerous for me to play with this fucking insanity. I guess I let professionals do it with themselves. I want to be excluded from the narrative. I want to be silent and absent. For fuck's sake. Too bad this kid cannot be absent. Well, good luck in court, dude.
This really...
Oh, wait, we were watching Mr. Beast. I'm so sorry, but this is a new upload. I have to catch up.
There are the...
Okay, now I'm getting a headache, bro. That's a weird one. I guess my body does not understand what's going on anymore. Because I'm too happy. Fuck yeah, bro. It's trying very hard to comprehend how do we fucking stitch things together. Everything is so twisted and I get zero help. I don't know who to fucking contact. Who's my friend? Where do we start conversation, boy? How do we make moves? Mom is not friend. Mom is stupid. Mom is ogre.
It's the perfect platform for solo creators, solopreneurs, and anyone who wants to build a website to ruin my reputation.
Yeah, this guy definitely likes social media. That's the way to run away from social media. I mean, give yourself a reason to not use it and make videos about it. Because everyone hates you. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Aside.
Yeah, so why make a video when the best motivator is to think that everyone hates you on social media? Fuck yeah, let's go. Does he look comments? I don't think so. Re-uploaded. Oh, wow.
To all family and friends. We just have these conversations organically.
Yes, I wish that would happen in my life. I would organically and naturally solve the problems that I have. And we won't fucking talk about hunger strike and all that bullshit that I have to play with human beings around me who want to play mortality. Mortal Kombat, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. My mom will have to comprehend a little bit deeper perspective than just a couple of melons a day. melon slices. We're gonna have to go a little bit deeper with this shit. So they do, I have force-fed her some information, is what happens. I should be able to finish this video eventually, right? I've seen an old man, bro. Old man who pretends to have lots of money and all that shit. Be stuck in asylum, and he was trying to fucking game the system, but it gets pretty insane when you try to game the system. When your best chance is to just sit through it because you're inside the fucking asylum. There's no real good escape. There's nothing you can fight for. You have to play the game with everyone else and socialize properly. And you have to learn how to spend time, right? As best as you can. So psychotic people, psychotic old person fucking didn't quite make it. It went worse and worse. And doctors were fucking tucking him deeper into the void. He's still probably there. You know, he's still probably suffering in the void, in the depths of oblivion, bro. And then maybe I want to fucking save him. You know, maybe there's a lot of fucking cool people I can interact with. But they're far away, bro. There's distances involved as well. Fucking two-hour distance at very least to get to that location, which makes things a lot more complicated. A lot more. Lithuania might be a small country, but tuck people away in a different town and it's still not a walking distance, that's for sure. Not everyone here has cars. Not everyone has ability to move around in the first place. And think about where do they run if something goes down? Baltics also feel isolated, trapped between an ocean, a sea. Okay, a sea, not ocean, specifically. Baltic Sea and Russia, basically. They're fucking sandwiched. There's very little escape. To Poland, maybe. But Polish language fucking sucks balls. Yeah, so I saw what happens to an old psycho when they fight authorities. Against authorities, bro. I saw what happens. He had a similar personality to Jack's films. And it makes me think like Jackson was fighting the authorities of YouTube, or trying to act as an authority of like trying to kick Sniper Wolf out of here. And technically he succeeded for now. February, still Sniper Wolf is not apparent. So yeah, the year of the asylum, the dead year, that's a pretty big deal. I label it as sold year because I get money out of it. Out of the whole experience. I was even getting money. I was getting paid while inside there, which is fucking weird. Half of it is a job. I'll take it, bro. I have saved up some money that way, but it's all kind of weird. You know, it has to sit in the bank and rot there because they take away a little bit of money. The bank fucking withers away people's money. Like that's fucking brutal to me. It's like customer service type of bullshit, you know. Even the bank takes taxes. Everyone's taxing everyone. Like, it's pretty fucking brutal. Life is from all directions when you think about it. Mr. Beast, zero eating.
I say no food, I really mean it. This
So Mr. Beast showed that move to Chris, and Chris is like, I can do that. I can do that. I can throw a plate. That's easy.
round has officially begun.
Guess who won't need these?
Guess that's what you did to your wife. Oh, and it hurt the audience too.
Yep.
Let's give him a microwave of applause. See you guys next time. Episode complete. We have completed almost 2 minutes of Mr. Beast video.